Hello and welcome to the Melge Gaming YouTube channel. Continuing down the path of tips and tricks for live streamers, today we're going to be looking at every streamer's favourite topic, networking. Now before we dive into the belly of this beast, I'd highly recommend that you check out the original video that I posted where we cover the 5 biggest mistakes that new streamers make. I'll put a link up in the corner for you now so that you can go and check it out when you have a chance. But for the time being, let's get into networking. Now this is such a difficult topic to approach. There are so many nuances that make up exactly what networking is, what's valuable networking and what's wasting your time, and how do you tell the difference before it's too late. What works for one person might not work for another. It's a real minefield, so I've tried to be cautious in my approach to this video. Let's start by getting some of the easy stuff out of the way. Self-promotion is not networking. If you're showing up in somebody else's stream and saying, hi, how are you? Oh, that's great, I'm fine, thanks. Oh, I've got to go, I'm about to go live, is not networking. It's about as far away from it as you can get. The same goes for dropping your link in Discord communities that you're not active in, or posting your link as a comment on somebody else's Facebook post or a response to a tweet. So just to be clear, self-promotion is about as far away from networking as you can get. So what is networking? Is it something that we can define? According to the dictionary, networking is the sharing of ideas and best practices amongst people with a common goal or interests. Okay, that's fine, we can all share ideas and best practices, but how exactly does that translate into increased viewership? After all, that is what we're all trying to achieve. Well, first things first, sharing ideas and best practices and implementing them into your stream will improve your stream quality and may bag you a few viewers, but it's not likely to drive more traffic to your stream. The purpose behind networking is ultimately to get your name and your brand out there, and that takes time, especially to do it in a manner that is valuable. The best advice that I can give is to be genuine, and that usually comes into its own when you find content that you genuinely enjoy. When you find content like that, it's much easier to relate to it, to spend time watching it and engaging with it than it would otherwise be if you were trying to force a connection with somebody who is producing content that doesn't really resonate with you. Once you find that content, it becomes much easier to integrate yourself into the community surrounding it. Find things that you're passionate about and that you enjoy, and spend time talking to like-minded people about it, and not with a view of trying to get them into your stream, but with a view of building a genuine two-way relationship. Now, the next bit of advice that I want to give is to be selfless, and that kind of ties in with being genuine. Don't be somewhere purely with the mindset of trying to get people into your streams. People will see through it and it will not work. Instead, be the change for somebody else that you wish you would see in your channel. Be the person that shows up on the go live notification every time. Be the person that responds and likes every tweet. If you do this and you do it consistently and for the right people, it will pay off for you in the long run. And the last thing we want to say about networking is to avoid the common pitfalls of follow for follow and support for support. Follow for follow, I think we all know, is simply a method where you follow somebody on the premise that they'll follow you back, or vice versa. I think we can all agree that it's not beneficial. In fact, it's detrimental to your channel. You'll likely end up with thousands of followers, but still the same handful of viewers, and it does a real disservice to your brand. Now, support for support is the premise that you will support somebody by being in their stream and they will return the favor. There are many ways to do this. The most common one is that people just keep tabs on who's in their stream and they do their best to return the support. However, initiatives like Lurker.tv and Royale Streamers are becoming ever more common. The idea behind these initiatives is that you earn points for lurking or being in other people's streams. The more points you earn, the higher up the listings you go, and the more likely it is that people will lurk in your stream. The issue with this is that lurkers who are not a genuine part of your community are also not that valuable. Sure, having some lurkers will elevate you up the Twitch directory, making it a bit more likely that genuine or organic viewers will find your stream. However, what do you think will happen when somebody comes into your stream because they saw that it had 35 viewers and yet only 3 or 4 people are chatting? They're likely to leave the stream because it doesn't have the energy that they're expecting from a stream with 35 viewers. Moreover, big companies like Razer and Elgato are going to be checking these places out before they hand out any kind of sponsorship. So let's say that you've built yourself a 35 average viewers with the use of something like Lurker.tv or Royale Streamers. You approach your favorite brand to talk about a sponsorship deal. Whilst they're doing their due diligence and checking out your channel, they go and have a look on Lurker.tv or Royale Streamers and they see that you're a big part of those communities. They instantly know that your 35 average viewers isn't a genuine viewership and those people aren't really bought into your brand and they're unlikely to buy into anything that you're advertising. Companies like this and marketing agencies will then blacklist you, and these blacklists are then shared amongst other major companies. So please stop taking shortcuts. It's hurting your channel more than you realize. Instead, spend your time focusing on how you can make yourself a valuable member of somebody else's community. Be genuine, be dependable, and be reliable. Be there for people when they need you. When you establish yourself as a valuable member of a community, that community will rally behind you when you need it. Always be looking to give more than you get, and ask yourself, how can I provide value to the people here? And am I happy to do that knowing that I might get nothing in return? And that sums up our brief intro into networking. I hope this video has helped to highlight some of the mistakes that we're all liable to make as new streamers. Hopefully it's helped some of you reassess the way in which you network. As always, if there's anything that I've missed out or something you want more information or detail on, please do let me know in the comments. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to get notified when future videos go live. And thanks for watching.